What does a 50-50 marriage look like to you? Anyone can go first on this one.
So I'm sure we've all seen that video where like someone's saying like it's never 50-50.
Yes.
If I'm gonna do 70, you're gonna do 30. I'm gonna tell you if I'm at 10%, I need you to bring the 90.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a
Like
really
you pick
common
up the
one.
slack kind of thing. Yeah.
I don't think it's ever
I'll pick up the
really.
slack, but-
you want
Does it
to
mean
be
50-50 financial or like just like 50-50 period?
I think it.
everything in some measurable
yeah.
way. I don't know
We're
how to
talking.
measure
We're
it
talking
really.
about. I mean, it's everything, right? A marriage, a relationship, especially a marriage, is everything. It's all the. It's the work involved. It's the communication. It's the kids, the finances, the sex,
I think it's
the
just a figure of
vacations,
speech.
adventure, all that stuff.
I think it's just something to say that you're both participants in the relationship and you're both giving effort. There's not, it's not one-sided. And maybe like you said, you have to make up for certain areas at some point. What are we laughing at now?
I see something else here. Tell him.
Oh, the comments.
Patrick is hot as fuck. Someone said.
Agreed. Agreed.
I think it's a man, but hey, no, I think I'd rather have that from a man.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll take it. Okay? Thank you.
Okay.
For your comment.
You were saying though.
Now I'm distracted. I'm just over here looking at Patrick. No, I'm kidding.
I don't think you are.
No, I think that the 50-50, like I said, it's just a figure of speech, right? You have to make up for gaps in different relationships for your strengths and weaknesses, like we've talked about. And so I don't think it means that
It's like literal.
everything is split down the line. But I do think it means that both participants in the relationship are willing to give effort.
Anyone else?
I agree with
A lot
that.
of head nodding here. Everyone
Yeah.
seems to be on the same page.
Yeah, it's a figure of speech for sure.
Yeah, because
we all have good days. We all have bad days.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we can help each other. It's all about.
Yeah. Nothing in life is 50-50. Like, you always have to give some.
But
So-
also
In
at
fact,
the
I
same
feel like if you're solely 50-50, it's not a healthy relationship because that means you're unwilling to
You're selfish,
compromise.
yes.
Do more.
And you're not willing to give to your partner in areas that they might need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not. Well, yeah, I guess 50-50 is a phrase, but there is a balance in a relationship,
sure.
right? So, okay, maybe things are not always going to be 50-50. There's going to be 70-30 or 20-80 or just like the TikTok video we're saying where it kind of wavers back and forth for sure. But do you believe that in a relationship, it should average out to 50-50? So, okay, yes, maybe not every moment everyone's doing such a perfect part that it's literally 50-50, but do you think that it should average out to 50-50? Because that's what I think that's what I think it
I think
is.
it probably does.
Because
yeah.
if not, then I'll just be like independent. It's like I
Right,
do everything on my
do
own. It's like if we can
Yeah.
help each other and benefit our lives,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it also feels like taken advantage of. Like I'm giving you my hand, you're taking my arm. Like, where's the mutual effort?
Where's the affection? Where's all the love?
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
Like,
it
I'm
also
giving so much
depends
of me.
at a high level what you're looking for.
Yeah, it depends
I
on
mean,
what you're
that's
asking
what I'm
for.
looking for, but some people aren't. To be honest, some people.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for at the end of the day, close to a 50-50, right?
Yeah.
Maybe one day in certain aspects, or maybe financial and emotional, like in different areas of life, it's different ranges of percentages. But at the end of the day, it pretty much equals 50-50. But some people aren't, right? Some relationships are looking for, I want a man to be 70% everything, or
Some people are looking
70%
to, like,
in
take
certain
care of,
categories.
Yeah.
And I think if that works for them, great. But that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Everyone's different.
I feel like that's where the whole argument comes from, is people trying to change people people want 50-50, and then they try to find people that don't want 50-50. They want to be taken care of. And so you'll never have that, like, what compromise, like that's what you're looking for. And like, I think that's like the biggest problem with today is people are looking to change people and
Right.
not looking for people that they actually want.
Exactly. And there's someone for everyone. So it's like,
Yes.
I may not be that person. You
But
can have
there's someone
that.
out there.
You're like, you're more than welcome to have that, but that's not over here.
So if you could paint a picture of what it would look like to be an average of 50-50, what does that look like to you? Specifically to you. Just questions for
I would
anybody.
say like, it's like we like to cook, we like to clean, as women, but it's like if a guy does that every now and then, like awesome. Like we like contribute to like chores, we contribute to the finances. We are equally contributing to like everything. I mean, of course, if he makes more, if I make more, like that's okay with me as long as I don't know, like
I mean, if we're getting like high level specific,
Yes, I love high level specific.
I would say just having, like, to be frank, having a background in mental health, I knew going into it. I mean, I have a master's degree, but even that and mental health, odds are I'm not going to be making a ton of money. It can happen for sure, but like if we're being real with it, it's not as lucrative as some other positions, and so for me, that might mean that a man provides more financially, but I provide more in other ways. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you wanted specifics, and that's one thing I can think of specifically is I want to be able to go on vacations. I never want to have to say to my kids, like, sorry, you can't be involved in X sport or X, activity because I can't provide for you. So in that instance, I want a family household where we can provide for everyone.